Now in the soup, we pile into a clown car for the Britney circus.
By all means, have a look.
Fill up the hard candy dish for Spencer's Nana.
I don't really understand anything.
Get into bed with the new pickup artist.
He talked to me for an hour.
And party with Paris Hilton's brand new BFF.
How do you have a career?
Plus, the Bad Girls Club is back. Tyra's crying again. And the kick-ass clip of the week.
The noise, the adrenaline.
Now, here's the host who watches it all for you, Joel McHale.
Welcome to the soup. Let's kick things off in Miley Cyrus news. Miley Cyrus. What? There's no screaming? Who stole Miley's thunder?
It's Britney, bitch.
Oh, fair enough. It's your week. That's right. It's not just okay to love Britney again. It is mandatory. The mysterious they have decided that Britney is back and better than ever with a new album, a new documentary, and even a new birthday. Pucker up, journalists, fake and real alike. But watch out. None of you is going to get more excited than Diane Sawyer.
Britney Spears looks great.
Reminiscent of Rapunzel, Britney in her long blonde locks wave.
Britney showed off her figure in a low-cut, curve-hugging black cocktail dress.
She's back in shape. Look at that.
She sure is. She looks great.
Unbelievable. The crowd, the noise, the adrenaline.
Adrenaline is, in fact, one of the 17 synthetic substances in Britney right now. Speaking of adrenaline, nothing was more adrenaline-filled than Britney receiving a German fashion icon award from Karl Lagerfeld. And by adrenaline, I mean mescaline.
I admire you not only for your art, but also for your energy, for your coming back, not only as a phoenix, but as a bird of paradise. And it's great.
Vogel nicht nur als König und aus vielen, vielen anderen Gründen. Es ist für mich eine besondere Ehre, dass ich Ihnen den überreichen darf.
It's weird. I understood all of that. Karl Lagerfeld thought he was meeting Madonna, and Britney thought she was meeting Hitler. I met Hitler! Hey, and look at you. There you are. Nice to see you. Okay. The documentary, Britney, for the record, was an hour-long look inside whatever is inside Britney. It takes a village to raise a pop superstar, and proud Daddy Jamie Spears always makes sure his daughter has what she needs, as long as it's filled with preservatives and wrapped in plastic.
I'm making my baby some cheese grits. She's been eating them since she was born. She loves them. And I don't have no sprinkled cheese, so I'm just putting her mama's old-timey way here, doing it with just some Velveeta in it. Breakfast for the champions is cheese grits.
I'm her caretaker, and I understand her. She can't handle being in the spotlight for the rest of her life, as evidenced by last January when she lost all the marbles in her head. So, with constant cheese grits and an extra 70 pounds, she'll be done around the age of 32. Sometimes I stir with my hand because I forget. Whoa, hey, yeah. One minute.
I'm all better, y'all.
Yeah, all right. There you go. Get in there, go. Get that. Yeah, we got her. Daddy Spears is also a dedicated grandparent who will go to great length to entertain Britney's kids on Halloween. I really hope this was Halloween.
Scary mask. That's a scary mask.
You never liked my monster?
That is the man who was hired to add structure to her life. And I kind of like him. Because they couldn't get an exclusive with Britney, People magazine settled for Kevin Federline's side of the story this week. When asked if he remembered when he first met Britney, K-Fed answered, "I met her at a club in Hollywood, Joseph's. Our eyes met, and that was it. I knew that was the girl I was going to ruin." Also in the article, he denies he fought for custody for money and that he told his lawyer in order to ensure his kids' safety, he'd spend every last dime that I had. He also told his lawyer that he could only pay him in stuff he had stolen from the set of One Tree Hill and in Camel Cash. Gonna get him a kayak. Federline also said that he was blindsided when Britney filed for divorce. He didn't see it coming because she handed him the subpoena on the side he wears his hat, so he didn't see anything. And I was like, hey, there you are. I'm out of cheese. Dang it.
He's cute, y'all. What's his name?
Where's the possum jerky? In celebrity relationship news, Spencer Pratt told TMZ that he and Heidi are planning on starting a family. Why do I hear that music every time I mention that Spencer and Heidi want to have a baby? And our public domain music library has some really strong opinions about this. Heidi, Spencer, baby. In a statement published in Us Weekly, Heidi and Spencer said they would take care of the details of making their marriage legal in the U.S. when they return here. I am happy to announce that after logging on to a website and paying $35, I became an ordained minister and made that dream come true for them. I'm so happy to be sharing this special day with you. Please have a seat. How does it feel to be kind of married?
I mean, we love it. We think it's entertaining, and it's a great show, and we're happy to be a part of it.
So, since I am a fully ordained minister in the Church of Seacrest, let's take a moment to give thanks to our Lord for giving us this day and this wonderful dressing room.
We love you, Ryan.
Yeah.
And I understand your best man is here, your creepy flesh-colored beard. Thank you for being here. What promises do you make to each other in this marriage?
I just really want to, be an entertainer and be in this industry for the longevity of it.
And what do you promise your bride, oh bearded one?
I'm definitely going to manage her platinum music career. A few scripts that I've written that I plan on, producing and, maybe direct, star in something.
Very well. Do you, Spidey, take each other to be lawfully wedded spouses forever and for real?
I'm digging. Let me think.
I know, that's how I really feel.
All right, then. By the power vested in me by my web browser, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss your publicists.
I don't think this show's going to go anywhere.
On the hills, Spencer and Stephanie go to visit their grandmother. Stephanie hasn't seen her in quite some time, and Spencer won't let her forget about it. Also, they have a nickname for Grandma, which it kind of escapes me right at this moment.
Heidi and I are going to go visit our Nana. Heidi had suggested I invite you
to go to Huntington Beach?
to visit Nana.
Can't she come here?
What kind of person doesn't check in with their Nana?
Well, it sounds like you got it wrapped around your finger.
Sounds like I'm giving you an opportunity to go make good with your Nana. We're leaving tomorrow. I'm out here.
Spencer.
I'm not even trying to be mean. Like, you should really make peace with your Nana. Queen Nana. Here, Nana, this flower's from Heidi and I.
What a surprise.
Flowers from me and Heidi, and Stephanie brought you this Drano margarita. I think it's weird too, Nana. It's probably gonna kill you and take your money. Are those cookies I smell? In Lindsay Lohan news...
It's Lindsay.
Lindsay Lohan attempted to dispel rumors of a breakup with Samantha Ronson on her MySpace page, saying, "Oy vey, rumors." Just to clear this up, Samantha Ronson and Lindsay Lohan, me, are not breaking up. She went on to say, "What are you, Michigana? You could plot from these rumors. It's a shanda," or whatever it is. Now, if you excuse me, we'll go out for a bizzle nosh. No idea what I just said. In TV news, it was announced this week that after poor ratings and critical response, the variety show Rosie Live would not come back for a second installment. Look, I don't know what was so bad about it. I thought it was good. Take a look. Let's just talk about chicks, man.
Chicks, man.
Mary-Kate Olsen's rep is denying that she is pregnant after a tabloid photo sparked rumors. Besides, that's not even how the Olsens reproduce. You have to cut off their tails, and a new Olsen grows from the piece you cut off. It's basic science. Let's regenerate some chat stew, shall we?
So meaty.
Sorry, Rosie. Let's go to Good Day LA and see what's exciting Rick Dickert this week.
Jill, by the way, The Hills.
Yes.
Cameo. You know who was on The Hills on Monday night? We just got the Spidey update from Dorothy and Us Weekly. Nana.
That's really great about Nana, Rick. I can't wait for that. Now, are you going to tell me when the 405 is going to clear up, ass? Sorry. I'm channeling Steve Edwards. What's the weather like, Raccoon Lady? Over on the Today Show, Ann Curry just hasn't been the same since she returned from climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. I think the altitude has affected her good morning greetings.
Hey, it's great to see you two, Matt, and all of you. Good morning, everybody. It's nice to see all of you, or have you see me. In the news this morning, we begin.
Great that you're watching TV because I'm on it, or rather, since I'm on it or in it to you, maybe that is a garden gnome making pudding. I don't know. Have you seen me? Good morning. Back to you, Matt and Katie. Before his historic election win, Barack Obama appeared on Tyra and predicted in a crystal ball that he would become president. This week, Tyra showed us her reaction to finding out that Obama won and somehow made this revolutionary moment in American history all about her.
Obama was the first presidential candidate that came on this talk show. After I finished that show, a lot of people know that I have a very sensitive stomach. It was like so much stress in my stomach because I knew what had just happened was historical. The fact that he looked into that crystal ball that I had in my hands and he said that, and that he said it to me.
Man, if I knew this was going to come after the election, I would have voted for McCain. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned for reality show clip time with Paris Hilton finally picking a BFF, a new pickup artist on the prowl. Plus, Andy Rooney goes on a budget, the girls next door, and the kick-ass clip of the week.
Do you think you're the best BFF?
Welcome back! You didn't even know what that was. It's been a while since we've checked in with Extreme Makeover Home Edition. Let's see if Ty is still as loud as ever and if there are any consequences to that.
We've rescued everything! Let's do some demo!
That was like so cool. Like, crush, crush.
That'll shut him up for 5 minutes. Mystery Matador and the chick with the normal name crowned a new pickup artist this week. First, you should understand what it means to be a pickup artist.
Being picked up by a pickup artist, when done properly, is a privilege.
And when done improperly, is a felony. In the end, Matt and Simeon had to compete in the final challenge, which was kissing a girl in their bedroom. And if getting a girl to your bedroom so you can win 50 grand isn't creepy enough, then the guys got critiqued.
You eventually found a way to bring your target back to your room, and you eventually got a couple nice kisses there. You could have done more.
Your ability and propensity to pull the trigger is still not there yet. You need to go sexual when the time is right. No apologies. Pull back your shield and just reveal it.
Houston, we are go for sexual in 5, 4, 3. Hold on, we just realized we've been taking advice from a dungeon master with a pierced lip and some Johnny Mathis douche with Kate Jackson hair. Abort! 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 You could have done more. Our national nightmare is over. Paris Hilton has found her new BFF. But lest you think it was an easy vetting process, take a look at the polygraph test the finalists had to go through. Better yet, take a look at what the polygraph operator had to go through.
Are you wearing a dress?
Yes.
Do you think you're the best BFF?
Yes.
Will you be Paris's true BFF forever?
Yes.
Do you think my inability to say BFF is because I'm so humiliated having to do this? Yes. When it came time to choose between the final two BFF hopefuls, it was too much for even Paris to stand.
You know I can only have one BFF. And I'm sorry, but it won't be
This is too hard. I can't do this right now. It's just not the right time. Sorry. What just happened? I don't know.
What do you mean she left? Guys, what do you mean she left?
What do you mean she left? Are you telling me Paris thinks this is as ridiculous as the rest of us do? Well, that's amazing. Oh, it's in the script. Jeez, I'm in the shot. Oh, thank you. Wow. When the dust settled, Britney was chosen as the new BFF. So, Paris, what do we do now that we're BFFs? What? Oh, right. Well, first let's go to Rome, stay in a fancy hotel, and totally party. Oh, you can't afford it? Right. Oh, poo. Peace out. Monarchy, the royal family at work, gives us a window into the world of the British royal family and a look at the employees who peered into that window late at night wearing only their underpants.
All right, John.
And Jenkins, do try to keep Mr. Paddington in the stable. Lady Featheringbottom was most nonplussed when the wretched thing got tangled in her hair. Remember, you are the beefeater, not her. In a related story, the Bad Girls Club is back, and if you like screeching, morally reprehensible sociopaths, you have to go watch The View. Anyway, Whitney would like to tell you, yeah, that was low, tell you a little bit about herself.
Badass, dude. I'm from Boston. I'm the Boston in the house. Boston in the house.
Sorry, that's not how we do it in Boston.
Boston. That's just how it goes. This is how Boston is.
And that means go yourself.
I'm from Seattle. I'm polite, literate, hygienic, translucent, and I don't scream about Seattle every 5 minutes. That's how we roll. Well, we don't roll. We make squishy sounds with our feet because it gets very wet. On William Shatner's new interview show, Shatner's Raw Nerve, Shatner asks intimate questions of his guests and apparently has no time to proofread their introductions.
My guest is Valerie Bertinelli. She was a rock and roll wife. Now she isn't. She was fat. Now she isn't. She was an addict. Now she isn't. How did she do that?
I hosted Show Me the Money, and then somebody gave me another show. How did I do that? On Cheaters, Linda found her husband in a sex club spanking another woman's bottom. Still, it wasn't until this moment that they truly began to communicate.
You lay there missionary on the bed. You have no emotions. You don't me like you love me. Me like it's nothing.
Hit me. You want violence? Is that what you want? Is that what you want?
Please.
Finally, a happy ending on Cheaters. We'll be right back.
Hold on, the soupiest stuff is up next, including The Girls Next Door, a visit with Andy Rooney, and the kick-ass clip of the week.
That's not stealing, is it?
In the new issue of Chef Jamie Oliver's magazine, Brad Pitt said the best meal Angelina Jolie has ever cooked for him was cereals. Here's some other dishes she has cooked unsuccessfully. Revenge, because she served it lukewarm instead of cold. A Chinese stir-fry that follows the recipe tattooed on her back. Blood pudding made with a vial of Billy Bob Thornton's actual blood. A stew made from orphans she couldn't adopt and just didn't want to let go to waste. And Kung Fu Panda pie. We'll be right back. Yeah. Andy Rooney has long been a respected journalist. His coverage of the introduction of the wheel is legendary. But I'm starting to think he's going off the rails a bit. Take a look at how he's saving money.
I'm trying to save in little ways. For instance, I make my own coffee here in the office. Every morning I do it because downstairs in the CBS cafeteria, 1 cup of coffee costs $1.50. Then I started wearing my shirts for 2 days. Now, sometimes I wear them 3 times before I have them washed. You may have noticed. When I go to a good restaurant here in New York for dinner, I often slip a roll in my pocket as I'm leaving for breakfast the next morning. Taking a roll at a restaurant, that's not stealing, is it?
I'm also saving money by having my mother move in with me. She keeps to herself, so it doesn't disturb me. But her room is sure dusty. Let's just take some E now, shall we? On Sunday's all-new, the really, really, really old Bachelor, with Hugh Hefner, Holly has taken time away from texting Chris Angel on her company BlackBerry to assemble a group of candidates to be the 55th anniversary Playmate. And now it's time for the Ancient One to touch them.
Well, this must be your first mate. Great, first mate.
This is my
You couldn't have picked a better first mate. What a... I'll take a cruise with the two of you.
Yeah.
We are on a cruise. My pants are wet. And now a clip of the week. If there's one thing we love here at The Soup, it's the stale bagels E leaves out for us every Thursday. If there's another thing we love, it's when our fans do our jobs for us. Here is an actual email from one of those fans. This is real. Watch All My Children Wednesday episode. Cameron Matherson, Ryan Lavery, is wearing a thong. At one point early in the show, he is talking, and when he stands up, you can clearly see he is wearing a thong. Go Navy, beat Army. Despite the severe confusion this email caused, we found the clip. Bye. Congratulations, Soup fan. We're sending you this prize for your efforts. Seacrest won't even know they're missing. Come see me December 27th at the Grand Sierra Casino in Reno, Nevada, December 30th at the Hukalau in Chicopee, Massachusetts, and December 31st at the Wilbur Theater in Boston, and January 18th at the Taft Theater in Cincinnati. The Soup's Clip Down 08 is heading your way at the end of the month, counting down the year's top 40 clips. Send your suggestions to thesoup@eonline.com like we care. See you next week.
Straight ahead on the Daily 10.